call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for the Ducks will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award now. It is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force-feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
They're going to run it. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Off the play fake. And the pass rush. He is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense trying to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate and sneaks into the end zone.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. On the opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oregon's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Ducks are marching down the field. the gun to give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 6th play of the drive coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Moore to the air. A little screen to the running back. Fighting off the defender. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark him down at the 31-yard line. On the move, it's Harris. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. Oh, spins away. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Immediately fires to the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down and more. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Got his man. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got the back over the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Moore will throw. Finds his man. It's Moore. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
We really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Moore. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. West Virginia managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll savor this one in Morgantown for some time, no matter the final score. This game may or...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. A strike downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all.
Turning it on! Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. The screen, and watch out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gonna look downfield again. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll go to the ground. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Gonna take a shot on second and short. Quarterback adapting. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He'll loft one deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Shoots it to the left. Oh, just a room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Leaves it with the running back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. And the Ducks come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got it looking for a first. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. Kick is in the air. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Trying play action. He's got him.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
They'll run it to the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Muscling ahead on third and short. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Boston. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The sure hands. It's Boston. At the 35, he's loose. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Moore will throw. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to sneak it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Garbers. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The give to the lone running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. To the ground with the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garbers. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Final play of the quarter coming. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He'll set up to throw. Here's a heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. Here comes the heat. Setting up the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch and gets the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moore to the air. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Garbers. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Garbers. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run play action. The quick out. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to slam it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Looking for the goal line.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And it's in there for a touchdown. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
And the matchup of 1 versus 2 just wrapped up, and we have a final update for you.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Makes the quick grab. Bust through behind his pad. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Moore will throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. With the catch, it's Boston. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. It's a one-possession game in the fourth. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Trying to get the corner. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, but he does get out of bounds, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. A 6-point game getting very deep in the 4th quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this 4th down. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
A huge point after this for the lead. Knocks it through, and they take the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Moore to the air. That's caught. It's Boston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Boston. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
He's got it on the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And, guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 9. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. We are getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock. That last field goal put them on top, and now this kickoff unit needs to cover well because it only takes 3 to beat you now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He's got it along the sideline. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He will have to unleash a howitzer to try to win the game from here. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot, puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
And the returner will be brought down. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.